This Christmas, I didn't decorate for perfection. I didn't have any time for that. I decorated for real life with kids, busy days, and a full home. I wanted our main spaces to feel really calm, joyful, and easy to live in. I have kids, so I wanted them to have that Christmas nostalgia, but I also wanted them to be extremely grounded. Welcome to our Christmas 2025 home tour. Better a dry crust with peace and quiet than a house full of feasting with strife. Proverbs 17, verse 1. Hey everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Nadine from Nick&Nadine. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what we did for Christmas this year. So we were a little late because we did travel to Canada, and I will be coming out with those Canada vlogs soon. Hopefully we will get them all out before the end of this weekend or the coming week. Our decorating took a little bit of a pause because we did go to Canada. It was kind of like a well-needed trip. We had to take care of some business. So here it is. I'm about to give you the tour of what we did for Christmas this year. I really went much more minimalistic, as you can see here, than I have other years. So anyways, let's go ahead. Welcome to our home, and we are going to do our Christmas tour. So if you guys are into minimalistic look, it's kind of like this look is kind of like a modern meets timeless type look. So I was inspired by many different elements, and you probably will be able to guess some of them as we go through the house. Go ahead and let me know, what inspiration do you think I was inspired with in certain areas of the house? The first area, we're gonna go through the formal area right here. In this area, we did the vase. So this vase has been stuck here since I think it was fall, right? We did the magnolias over here, the magnolia garland, and we set them as like floral pieces over here. And this is like a more modern set credenza, as you can see. And then I went in with, so this, let me just let you know a little background about my pieces. This vessel right here, this is actually a home goods purchase years ago. So most of these purchases were years ago because I really didn't make many purchases for Christmas this year. I have my Gabrielle Chanel and my at-home book with my bowl. There's nothing in it. We just put the Spanish moss in there. It gives more like of a wintry look. And so I thought, we're doing Spanish moss. Since we started fall, we've been doing Spanish moss, and I decided to keep it. I know a lot of people have been doing Christmas balls in most of their vase, or most of their bowls, I should say. I decided just not to go that route. One, because of time. Two, because I didn't really have all the balls that I wanted to have for this particular look. And three, it was just super, super easy, and it looked aesthetic. I didn't want to do too much. I really wanted more minimalistic on there. So that's what we did for that. Traveling upward, you will see that I did my Dollar Tree wreath on this piece of art. It might have been a little smaller than I anticipated, but it works enough for what I was going for. I did the long ribbons to kind of take away from the fact that it's a small vase. And that art piece was one that I think I got either from HomeSense or from Home Goods. So over here, we just left the lamp pretty plain Jane. I could have done a bow, but I thought the two bows in this area were enough. So that is the look in this area. I put some pillows on the couches. I did like a cream, black, and green. And on the shades, I did a little bit of a tartan or a plaid, brown plaid, a black, and some cream pillows. These pillows are either Amazon mix, or I don't think any of them are Home Goods. I think this green one here might have been a Home Goods find, and the rest are pillowcases that I just get from Amazon. Okay, starting right here, I did kind of like a bow. I did use museum wax to kind of set it in an odd shape. Then coming down, this is like our shoe cabinet right here. I did a little bit, I didn't change the look. This is the look that I've had for a while. I did a little bit of the stems and the berries. So stems and berries right there. And these are the Dollar Tree berries, by the way. And then the picks are from Hobby Lobby, probably. So right over here is our entryway table. If you look underneath there, I did a little basket. It just looks so simple with a black pillow. There's actually shimmery on the other side, or sequins on the other side. But I also did a few black balls there. The black balls were a little bit shimmery and not exactly what I wanted, but I figured I needed to put something there, so I used them anyway. Then we have the long black stems, the palm stems. I decided to incorporate them. We're in Florida, so why not? The little green and the black bow. So it was a black tie affair. Then you could see that cute little lamp from Hobby Lobby. Super cute and super on sale, 50% off. So go now if you're looking for the lamps that are on sale. They're really nice. I forgot to put my lighting on. Let me go put these candles on so I could show you what it looks like as a finished lit candle look. So there it is, the lit candle look. And I think it looks so good. So I'm so happy with this. It's so simple, so basic. It's black. I don't think you guys have ever really seen me do much black before in the past, but there it is, my entry table look for Christmas 2025. And then as we walk along here, we have that unsightly plug there, but don't look at that. I probably should have covered it with a tree. We have some trees here. I decided to do a look of some pencil trees along this wall. Normally, you guys are used to seeing a storage bench at this corner right here. So we changed it up a little bit. I think it's like really cute. I wish my ribbons were longer. Okay, let me tell you the truth. I ran out of the suede ribbons, so that's why you see them in varying lengths. And in the middle, I use just like kind of like a satin. So I use a satin ribbon, but I think everything came out perfectly fine. What I did differently, and I showed you guys this a little bit earlier when I showed you the put together, I actually put together these pots, right? And I put them with the burlaps. So these burlaps, I can either keep them for next year, which I think I'm going to, or I can use them as a bag race, the burlap bag races, the potato sack races for the kids. Or I might just like, oh, there goes my phone. I might just order more potato sack races. And yep, my phone just dropped. That's the reason why I never have my phone, because it just fell right out of my pocket as I went down to show you guys what I was showing you. But there it is. So these trees I did purchase new for Christmas. I think I got these ones from Walmart. So they were very, very affordable. And then going up here, we put the garland over that picture. I don't like the way how that garland came out, but I probably had it right the first time, and then I decided to fluff that end over there. It probably wasn't a good idea, but I did it anyways. So I just decided, guess what? I'm not going to fix it. We're not perfect, so it is what it is. I'm not going to go into the table too much. If you guys want to see the table video, you can, but there was the table. I did a whole video on this table, so I'm not going to get into it too much. This deer is one that I had for a while now, for years. You guys have seen this. Last year I decided to put a little bow on it. Super, super cute. Is the deer not super cute? This is a little burner that I have from my bestie, Genevieve. Shout out to my bestie. And she got that for me, which is so fitting. She knows her friend. So I'm burning a little scent in here. Okay, Genevieve, you see, you can't say that I don't use it. Here is a little DIY. I think like I have a 6-month vlog coming for you guys. Just kind of like unseen footage from the fall through Christmas. So I'm going to try to put that video out before the new year. Hopefully I'll get it out. When I say I'm trying to put a video out, give me a little grace. I'm a mommy. I have a lot going on, and I know you guys do too. Really, I know that you guys have a full understanding of what I must be going through. So it's really hard to keep up with YouTube sometimes, putting out all these videos and the content and so forth. But there's the Christmas tree. The tree has already gotten its own video, so I won't go into that too much, but I'm just impressed with the fact that I was able to use the materials that I use and still able to get somewhat of a luxe look, and it has held up pretty good. So yes, if you want to know what I did with this, please take a look at that video. Actually, you guys probably saw some of my hack there deflated, but yeah. So it's very, 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 very easy to do a tree like this, affordable to do a tree like this. Not only that, but honestly, like I don't do ornaments the way most people do them. I don't hang them on strings, as you can see. I just do the tuck-in method, right? So if I absolutely need to, these kids have been at my tree. Hold on one second. I don't know, maybe some of you guys saw what it was, but I'm not going to tell you what it was. Okay, so if you do the tuck-in method with your ornaments and you're able to kind of slightly bend your branches for some of them, your tree will last like this all season. You just need to make sure that you don't have kids that are actually touching the ornaments to knock them off. And then you don't have to hang as many. So you hang the ones that are needed, and I didn't use any hangables this year. And the ones that are not needed, you don't need to hang, right? We are going down to the coffee table now. The coffee table candle is not lit because I ran out of batteries for that size. So I didn't light that candle. Little secret. Don't tell anyone. Ralph Lauren. That book is so aesthetic, so nice. Can you guys tell me how I was inspired? And that's not necessarily a dead giveaway. But can you tell me how I was inspired for Christmas so far this year by looking at the tree and the coffee table? Can anybody let me know? So for the couches, I did not get the look that I was actually going for. The pillows I wanted to use, minus the brown, were not available. They were in the loft/game area for the kids, and I just didn't feel like disrupting them. So I used the brown, but it wasn't supposed to look like this. But sometimes that happens, right? You use what you have, and I was not going to buy anything more for this decor look. So I'm trying to really minimize this year. If you guys notice, I haven't been hauling as hard, which I'm probably going to continue not to do. But if I find things that I need, because I'm really in decor overload, I really was over consuming at the beginning. So I'm just going to buy the pieces that I absolutely need, that I feel are classic. We should have had that on. Let me go put that on. Hold on 1 minute. No, it's not nighttime. There's a feather on my pillow. That's usually the little marks that I'm seeing are feathers. But that is the living room from this vantage point. And we'll take a little bit of a closer look at the fireplace. This is not right. You know, for a video, you try to like fix things, but I see everything that's not right, of course, when I'm watching everything back over. But we have kids, so if you see something that's not right, it is what it is. We have kids. This is definitely not a showroom, and it takes a lot of work to even sometimes get this to video proportions, just because, you know, you want to do a little cleanup and make it look a little like the way how it should at the end of each night when everybody goes to bed. But there it is. Okay, so my favorite part of this, I have never done like a picture by the TV. Nick was a little concerned about this being here, thinking it's going to interrupt his football. But I think he's okay now. I think he's okay. The Garland was one of the real touch garlands that I got from the TikTok shop. Berries, I don't know what year I got you guys berries, but we pulled them off of some stems and we used them years ago. The train, oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is a steaming train and it comes with a remote. So you plug it in through USB And it does not come with like a plug, so just keep that in mind. Look there, I think I made it a little bit more now. So you can get a temporary, like, oh sorry, I shouldn't say temporary, it's not temporary. An intermittent or a continuous puff. So I have it on a continuous right now. You can drop whatever oils you want in here to get the look. Hold on, I should probably clip myself. Let me clip this mic. So I don't know what's with me in the mic. I have a thing for the mic. Okay. So you can put whatever essential oils, and we're going to talk more about essential oils because they have so many good ones. You don't have to buy like really expensive diffusers, but you can get the same smells as all the fancy hotels. And let me tell you, my house is smelling really, really good right now, as it is for the most part, right? So you can put so many scents in there. Right now, I have a very simple peppermint lavender combo. A little bit less lavender than peppermint and a little hit of rosemary. So it's kind of like a Christmassy, I want to say it's more like an organic, holistic scent, which I thought to myself, oh, I think I have a little dab of eucalyptus in there as well. I thought to myself, it smells really Christmassy, but at the same time, it's probably really good to use when the kids are sick. So I don't know if you can see the puffs. Do you guys see the puffs? Do you see the puffs? Let's see. Puff. There it is. This has to be the best purchase ever. I'm going to put this in the link down below. They do have different versions of this train. If you guys are interested, this doesn't even need to be plugged in anymore. I have it plugged in. So we're just going to unplug it because you don't need to be plugged in. But you know, these touch lamps, they're so good. They can give you any light that you want. And so I got it in green. We did the shelving. We didn't do too much. I wanted to keep it simple. Plus, I kind of want an easy turnover for spring. This table right here, it's what I already had. I think I changed those stems out when I did my Temu haul. I added a green ribbon. I just added, like in this area, I added green ribbons for the most part and little touches of red. Then I did very simplistic. If you guys know me, you guys know this is very simplistic for me. Don't look too hard at outside because it needs a little work, but we'll get on it. So the lamp is on. Look at this one. This is so good. This, let me tell you, the quality of another feather piece. Or is that one a stain? Anyways, this is so good. I don't really chop all my pillows all the time because they're not gonna stay chopped. As you might see feather pieces hanging around the couch. But yeah, the tartan, I'm going to tell you, I had an accident with this tartan cushion. So we kind of broke the zipper, but I put it on the couch anyways because I was like, my money's not getting wasted. And I couldn't return it to Amazon because I already tinkered with it, but it was really good. It was kind of pricey for one, but I did it anyway. If the zipper actually works, which I might just take it out and put in a new zipper, then it would be amazing. So we got these from Temu, these flickering Christmas trees. Those are a Temu, I think. Yeah, they're Temu fine. No remote on these. These are like a twist bottom. So that pretty much is it. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, please let me know in the comment section. That ball up there, it's a candle. But I've had it for years. If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you will know. And that reindeer up there is a Dollar Tree find. Okay, girl? Dollar Tree find. The tree is from Hobby Lobby. I think I have another one somewhere. Maybe not up here. And I actually have a tour for you of my daughter's room. So when she finishes that tour, she's going to do the tour. She said she wanted to do it. So stay tuned for that tour. Okay, so right here, the mirror. Can you tell who inspired me for this look right here? So this is a definite inspiration. There's no shame in my game. I borrowed the look from somebody else. The Garland, okay, these garlands, these wild looking ones are from last year. And they're not ideal. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I could have layered it with the newer ones that I have, but I just didn't have enough. So we use what we have as per usual. Here we are. So I had to put a nativity scene somewhere and I put it right there. I probably should have put a nice big bow. As you see, I didn't do any of the stair garlands. Why? I didn't have the time. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm just not. Travel and everything, it was just way too much. Right in this corner, I rested the vase on the table with some more palms. So that's there. And then I'm currently sitting on the bench from around the way. Figure the red ribbon works well with the rest of the area. So you guys already saw this. And so I had the bowl here and I did put ribbons all the way around this. You guys already saw this look. I'm not gonna get into it too much, but if you wanna look at the full video, you sure can. Then I put these Dollar Tree wreaths, which I made a little bit darker by spraying them out with, I think it was called clarinet, if I'm not mistaken, the color. So I did spray those over just a little bit. Our Peninsula Island with the centerpiece. I added the Christmas tree, which I did a board on, our charcuterie board. Did I do the board for Christmas? I did not, but we might do another charcuterie board and just make it like New Year's. Forgive me. The intent is there. It's just I was super exhausted and haven't gotten a chance to do everything that I intended to do. I probably shouldn't say it until I actually do it, right? That would be much, much more noble of myself. Crazy. I started filming and I thought you guys were with me, but you guys weren't with me. Okay, so we got to do this whole thing over again. This is a coffee bar. We kept this little doodah from when we did the kitchen. I just used a fall vase and added some stems. I left this here. This is like really good for the upcoming month of February. But I was like, it kind of felt Christmassy too, untraditional. I used roses over on the other side, so why not? Then this cute little thing here, you guys probably saw in a vlog for Home Sense. So cute, so cute. It's it reminded me of a gumball machine. So it's like gumball stylish. And I was kind of turning it around and looking for the exit points. There's no exit point. It's literally just like I think it's big enough for cookies, smaller cookies, or you can use it for candy. So it's like a candy jar. And then how fitting. Okay, so this is actually a napkin holder for your napkins, but I made it like a little cute wreath. This is from the Dollar Tree, some black basic bowls that I have from the Dollar Tree. I just took it and put a little bit of chai lattes in there. The espresso cups are from a long time purchase. All of these things, except for this. Oh, I forgot to show you. This is important. This is from Home Goods. I think I showed it in my romanticizing my holiday video. And if you guys haven't watched that video, go watch it, please. Okay, so I just show you how you don't always have to be stressed out during the holidays. You can romanticize too and skip some things. You don't have to do it all, okay? So we skip Thanksgiving and we romanticize for a little bit. It's okay. You have my permission. No, you have the Lord's permission to rest anytime you need the rest, okay? The Lord rested on the 7th day, okay? All right, and we were made in his image. So this right here is my little DIY, my Dollar Tree DIY. So these are the taper candle holders. And then we have the vases. So we just put them together. And this is what we got. Ta-da! So we use these for our fall video. I have 2 bigger ones. And this is honestly by accident. So this is actually different from these ones. I thought I had like all 3 the same, but then I was like, but these vases are different from this vase right here. Who cares? You guys wouldn't know if I didn't tell you, right? We got some Swiss Miss from Target. And so we have a whole hot chocolate setup. We have the Bustelo for the espresso, the mint tea, and the hot chocolato. Nick taught me about dirty chais. I didn't know. So you put an espresso shot, or, you know, like a little quick shot of your Bustelo Cafe into your cup. It doesn't have to be Bustelo Cafe. It just needs to be your espresso. Okay? So a shot. And then you are going to, no, I did it the wrong way. You're going to, maybe 2 shots or like a full cup of coffee. So like 6 ounces. And then of this. And then you are going to put a shot. No. I got it all wrong. Let me tell it to you the right way. You are putting a shot of the Bustelo Espresso. Let me get this right. Okay. Then you are going to go over to your chai and you are going to give your full cup of chai, 6 ounces. If you see if you see splashes on my coffee maker, these kids went buck wild once they saw the hot chocolate come back. I've been like banning hot chocolate in my house because it's all over my walls, all over my counter, all over the place, all the time. I like to give my kids hot chocolate, but when the older ones make the hot chocolate, it's wild. Like the cleaning is unbelievable. So that is the reason why I like limit my hot chocolate. I can only do so much hot chocolate, but we'll do it through February, and then we are going to come to an end with the hot chocolate. We'll give them something else. They like the peppermint, and then I put a little splash of peppermint tea. My kids are really Caribbean because they like their tea in the morning. They like their peppermint tea, and I know the grandmothers are going to be so ecstatic to hear this. Yes, they're drinking tea as of lately. The peppermint and a splash of vanilla. Let me show you. Okay, so the Tyrannies. I'm almost out of both of them, the classic caramel, the vanilla. I play with these flavors. So I put a splash. That way I don't have to sweeten it for them, because I'm trying to teach my kids not to really drink tea sweet, because I think you should just drink tea without sugar. But that's just my personal opinion. I have learned to drink tea without sugar. It's just a lot of sugar in society, right? So we just give them a splash, a little splash, so they get a little touch of sweet. And then they get their mint tea. So we're having fun with all sorts of drinks over here. So that is a kid-friendly drink. And then you can also drop like a little peppermint stick in the peppermint tea. You can actually make an iced peppermint tea for them with a little splash of this, one, the other, both. You can make these iced drinks for them. And what other combinations can I give to you? Okay, so this right here, the espresso, the chocolate, and the chai also work very well together. I'm about to bring out, I already have some, but I haven't put it out, my red velvets, which are perfect for those that like the whole Valentine put together. The red velvet is like perfect. Perfect for Christmas, perfect for Valentine. So you might see me come up with something with that. But the dirty chai, I didn't know that that was a thing. So my husband taught me something. The kids have been very busy at this coffee bar / hot chocolate bar. So they've almost finished my marshmallows. I had to like pull this thing forward. I'm telling you all my tricks because why not? I had to pull this thing forward to make it look like it actually had marshmallows in it, because they ate me out of marshmallow, house and land. My God, kids, you ate all my marshmallows and I didn't get to run my video yet. It happens. It happens. The life of a vlogger. It happens. So let the kids have their fun. Anyways, what did I do? I put a little spoon. You guys see that spoon? The little, isn't that aesthetic? It's so cute. The little wooden spoon in here. I'm just showing you all my business. I put the spoon in here. I had to fill it up with hot chocolate because it was like almost empty. So I just dropped that little spoon in there so that they could grab it, keep it clean. They could grab it and grab their marshmallows, okay? My black vase. So I originally have a lot of black upstairs in the game / movie area. Hold on, let me give you guys a little light. Hold on a second. Okay, my lights are out. I tried, it didn't work out. So in my game area, I have a lot of black vases and stuff. So sometimes I bring them down to change things up a little bit. And I love this Keurig machine. I love. I'm gonna put some links down below because this is not a promo for Keurig. I wish Keurig would give me a promo, but it's not a promo for Keurig. My husband loves coffee, and I wish they would give me a promo. But let me show you what's going on back here, because I hid it. These little coffee cups, this is a purchase from last year fall. You just put your little marker in there if you want to, like, do I have one in my pocket? Because I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm still wrapping presents from Christmas. Yes, I didn't wrap them all. Can you believe that? What kind of mother are you? No, you know what happened? I know it's Christmas and I know it's the 25th, but I have genuinely taught my children that the day doesn't matter, because that's not what it's about, okay? Yes, we're going to do some gifts. But what's most important is that you understand the reason for the season. And they were perfectly fine. And they were like, okay, we're going to have some fun today. We're going to do some games off camera, and we're going to open up some gifts as a family, as a complete, cohesive family. Sharik is coming over with Robert, and we're going to do this like a family. So we're going to open the gifts later, and they're fine, because if I tell you, let me tell you, I have a whole chest and a closet in my guest room. Anybody that's been in my guest room knows I'm not lying. My guest room closet is from the floor to almost like, you know, the rack where you hang your clothes, piles with old Christmas gifts that they haven't even opened. So my kids are quite privileged, and we need to give some of them away, honestly, to charity. And then the rest, I just started to post some out yesterday, and I was like, look, you guys take this and play with it. Just take it and play with it, because this is crazy. Like, you guys just have too much, and what do we buy for you guys now? This is wild. Okay, on to bigger and better things. I'm in the kitchen area, kind of scared for you guys to see my sink. Did they put anything in there? Okay, there's probably a dish or two in there, because I have kids, and they come by and they like to eat. So there's probably something in my sink. But you guys are not going to act like you see anything. Let me see. Is there any? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's about 5 little things in there. It's okay. We'll get rid of it. Put them in this trusty dishwasher. I love my dishwasher, by the way, the Bosch. Amazing dishwasher. It is so super silent. It's so worth the money. It's like one of the more expensive dishwashers. I don't care. It's worth it, okay? Everything is going to be Bosch in this house very shortly. Believe that, because this dishwasher sold me on every Bosch product there is. And if this thing starts to act up again, it's going to be a Bosch. We're going to get a Bosch. But anyways, we won't talk about this. This is working beautifully, by the way. I love it. I do. I love the Samsung fridge. Despite the many woes, I love the fridge, okay? It's just, this one is a little bit on the small side, but you guys can take a look at the fridge video. There's a video for almost everything in this house. Okay, so the fridge, and I love the color, by the way. I just don't like the pull-out drawers as much, but it's okay, because we put the other one outside in the garage area, so we made use of it, at least for something. It's just the ice maker is still screwed up. We'll figure it out at some point. It's really stressful to have a Samsung fridge, but they work so good. They're so convenient. Okay. Now, if you see a little bit of mess, please excuse me. I can't have a perfect kitchen. Like my kids, I have kids, right? Okay. So isn't this cute? We didn't get to use it, but it's cute. Maybe we can still use it. Who says there's a timeline? There's no timeline. Okay. And I'm looking and seeing some blemishes in my kitchen. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. But I have kids. Give me an excuse. Okay? I get a little pass because I have kids. These are so pretty. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. Look at that. It's so cute. You guys saw that on the Home Sense video. And then my air fryer, I need to give you guys a warning about the air fryers. Warning, 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 warning. And of course, my kids have used this since the last time I cleaned up. So there's crumbs here. I'll get that later. The beautiful line is beautiful. You guys have already told heard me say this already. I'm not going to get into what wasn't beautiful, but it's beautiful. I don't care. It's beautiful. Do not plug in your air fryer, not just the beautiful line, but all air fryers. Don't keep them plugged in. Plug them in and unplug them because they are a fire hazard. I think I've said that before, but I'm on a campaign to save people's houses from burning down because I read this crazy story about the air fryer and saw some crazy YouTube videos, and I'm like, oh, heck no. We're not plugging you in and keeping you plugged in because it's just not going to work. So that's it right there. Isn't it cute? I added the bells. Since I did the kitchen, I did add the bells. The pasta, so fitting. Look at the color. I didn't add any more bows. I felt like one bow was enough, and I'm going to show you why in a minito. The knives went right behind there because it was convenient. Look at this. This is a realistic kitchen. I put realistically what I need in this kitchen, and sometimes you want it to be aesthetic, but it has to be realistic, to be quite frank. And my dying plants and my bread over here, my fake bread, this will just stay here forever and ever and ever. Everybody thinks it's real. Isn't it cute? Got that from Home Goods. You guys remember when I got it from Home Goods? Okay, let's move it along. Look up there, you will see that I put another Dollar Tree wreath. It looks a little bit better size proportion up there for some reason, but it does have a bow. You can't really see the bow, but that's what I did for the kitchen. And one more thing, I don't think I told you. I think I pointed to it, but I don't think I told you. This came from TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. I got this. It was like a 2-pack. It was very affordable. Very affordable. I still have the old one underneath it, but we're just going to be aesthetic for now, for Christmas. And then I think you guys already saw that I have excuse my tongue. You guys saw that I have the DIY dish soap and let's start this over again. You guys already saw that I had the DIY dish soap pump and my regular dish soap pump. So that's what we did over there. And I don't know, I just love the way how everything looks. Everything looks very pretty, very nice. I see some things that need to be corrected as I'm walking through. I'm like, okay, that child didn't listen to me when I said do this. Okay, you got to get help from the kids because it's a lot. It's a lot of cleaning that goes on in this house. And I really can't do it by myself. I don't have cleaning help. So I literally do everything myself. And then you know how teenagers are. They don't always do everything you want them to or initiate tasks. So you really have to, use them where you can. So that is it for the kitchen. Isn't very good in this area, but this is like right behind my desk. So this is what I did. Honestly, I don't like it. I don't like it. But, it was like one of those things where I was like, well, I have to decorate this area. And I literally put this thing together in like 5 minutes. Not much thought process went into this, okay? So you have to give me a little bit of a break. A little break. And there's my catch-all basket, and I'm going to keep it there forever. Like, I have some decor stuck in there right now amongst all the other things that I have in here. But this is the look for this right here. And then I have my little stems here. This whole area needs window treatments. And I have the rod. I just don't have the window treatments yet. So my bestie got me this for Christmas as a part of one of her I don't know if I want to say, it's a gift. She's always gifting me things. So shout out to Genevieve, my bestie. She's in Canada. And so she got me that for Christmas. And excuse the mess on my desk. It's not very aesthetic for a video, but it's where I edit all the videos. Sometimes, not all the time. I'm like all over the place. I'm in the couch. I'm upside down. I'm on the bed. I'm all over the place. I'm on the floor. Anywhere that I can get the editing done, that's where I'm getting it done. But I like to be in a set spot. I steal Nick's spot a lot of the time when he's not around. So that's that. And I'm so happy that you guys came. Did you guys, what are we doing with pumpkins on the screen? The screen saver had a nerve to put pumpkins on the screen. We're not doing pumpkins. No, no, no. It's Christmas. Let's fix this. A whole entire spring turnover. We are about to do a whole entire spring turnover. So I'm about to show you guys this one. I think I forgot this one. This is my shelves. If you guys love home decor, love lifestyle vlogs, you are in the right place, and we will definitely be doing a whole lot more for spring. So you guys, Merry Christmas. I know Christmas is already gone, but I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye guys, stay blessed, stay safe, and we will see you guys later.